This is the Fox 5 News Block.
And good afternoon, I'm Sharon Crowley. Welcome to the News Block on this Friday. Now to the latest on the Middle East. Earlier today, Hamas acknowledged the death of its top leader, Yahya Sinwar, who was killed by Israeli forces in Gaza. The terrorist group reiterated its stance. The hostages it took from Israel a year ago will not be released until there's a ceasefire in Gaza and a withdrawal of Israeli troops. Both sides have not moved any closer to ending the conflict, even as President Biden and other world leaders press the case that Sinwar's killing is a turning point. And with less than 3 weeks before the election, both presidential candidates are campaigning in the battleground state of Michigan. Vice President Kamala Harris will be in Grand Rapids before making her way to Lansing and Oakland counties, and that's where former President Donald Trump will be as well at his own event in Detroit later tonight. Michigan, of course, one of those 3 blue wall states that, along with Pennsylvania and Wisconsin, will help decide the election. Well, it was another half day of school for East Orange, New Jersey School District after it was announced that nearly 100 school positions will be eliminated due to budget cuts. Last night, school staff participated in a Q&A with the district to find out how this budget shortfall happened, but left many with a lot of questions unanswered. Teachers say they were blindsided by the news, especially those who were hired as recently as this summer. The school board on Wednesday voted to eliminate nearly 100 positions a week before Christmas and for the holidays. The district is trying to manage an estimated $25 million budget shortfall.
It's a shame that, that this is happening, because of a bad situation with money, especially with what they're doing around here with, building all the new buildings. It's where's all that money going? So I'm surprised.
Well, the East Orange superintendent claims the district only received $200,000 in additional state aid. Students were dismissed about 12:30 this afternoon. And officials are investigating a fire this morning in the Melrose section of the Bronx. Just before 7 o'clock, a fire was reported on the 11th floor of a 16-story building on East 156th Street. 2 people were taken to Lincoln Hospital. Well, Governor Murphy announcing harsher penalties for those who commit home invasions in New Jersey. The new law will create 2 new offenses, residential burglary and home invasion burglary. This comes after a Cumberland County detective was shot and killed during a home invasion in Bridgeton, New Jersey, Tuesday night. Now, police are still looking for suspects in that case. Well, what better way to inspire people to donate blood than by teaching them just how important it is when they're young? And that's exactly what high school blood drives can do. And fortunately, we're starting to see many more of them. In our ongoing series, Gift of Life, Arthur Chien takes us to a high school in our area that's helping to lead the way.
Stuyvesant High School in Battery Park City is known for its academic excellence, but its lobby on this day resembles a medical center, as the school held a blood donation drive, which means students like 16-year-old Talia Jamir get to have a tremendous impact on lives in need.
I think it's so cool that something as simple as just sitting in a chair for a few minutes can help save lives.
High school blood drives came to a full stop in 2020 once the pandemic hit, and then it took even more time for in-person learning to resume. As blood donations dried up, patients across the tri-state area faced life and death consequences.
1 pint can save up to 3 lives, simply because once the blood leaves the blood drive and gets separated at our labs, the red blood cells go to trauma patients, the platelets go to cancer patients, and the plasma goes to burn victims.
The New York Blood Center supplies approximately 160 hospitals across the tri-state area. The nonprofit organization says high school blood drives that they help with are a literal lifesaver, with that 35% of high schools that hosted drives before the pandemic are holding them less often. Facing a decrease in participation, Alexa Leahy, a junior at Stuyvesant, took over the reins of the blood drive, knowing personally the difference it can make.
My grandfather had cancer and he had a need for blood, and he was able to get that blood, and it was thanks to people like the kids at Sty who donated.
To get students to participate, Alexa is using a social media campaign in addition to flyers posted around the school. showing giving back to the community is a fun activity. And by hosting the drive right in the lobby, they're making the process a fast one, too, one of the top concerns voiced at the school.
I only have 40 minutes for lunch. I don't really have enough time to get down there. So I think kind of making sure that there are, the line keeps moving and that they're able to, move on with their day.
Organizers expect more than 60 students and staff to donate in this round. All of it moving smoothly without delay.
When it comes to getting young people to donate blood, the benefits go far beyond what happens here today. It is about creating a habit, and those who donate early in life are more likely to sustain that as they become adults.
Fresh blood in the form of a new generation where positive or negative, they know they can change lives. In Battery Park City, Arthur Chien, Fox 5 News.
And today is the last day for New York City's health commissioner, Dr. Ashwin Vasan. He has submitted his resignation to the mayor, of course, last month, saying that he would resign by the end of the year. However, he moved up his departure, citing family needs. Vasan is one of the few that are leaving the Adams administration who is not under federal investigation surrounding City Hall, of course. And Dr. Michelle Morse, the health department's chief medical officer and deputy commissioner for health and community wellness, will replace him until Mayor Adams finds a permanent replacement. Well, 12 million pounds of meat and poultry recalled due to listeria concerns. Now it includes ready-to-eat meals sent to U.S. schools, including many in this area. The potentially contaminated items were sold at stores, including Costco, Trader Joe's, Target, and Walmart. Dozens of schools in New York and New Jersey received the tainted food products. For a complete list of schools, just log on to fox5ny.com and check the homepage there. Well, Mayor Adams helped break ground today on renovations at the Queens Public Library's Hollis branch. The library is currently closed for renovations. The comprehensive renovations of the library are going to include a designated teen area, enhanced reading spaces for kids and adults, a multi-purpose room, and an ADA accessibility improvements. Now, the mobile library service is available outside Hollis Library on Wednesdays from 10 to 5. The library is expected to reopen in the fall of 2026. Well, there is plenty of other things to do around the tri-state this weekend. Ryan Christopher gives us a weekend preview.
I used to float, now I just fall down.
Tonight, Billie Eilish brings the Hit Me Hard and Soft tour to Madison Square Garden.
Turns out I'm not real, just something you paid for.
Hello?
SpongeBob, go away! Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were an idiot.
All weekend long at Javits Center, New York Comic Con celebrates pop culture, comics, movies, and so much more.
It's one of those things where it's just like a mixture of all like different nerdy cultures, where it's like you like your anime, you like your comic books, you like your playing cards, you like your board games. All meets here in the middle. You get to just vibe and hang out with different people that share your interests.
This Saturday, Stone Street Oktoberfest is back from noon to 11 p.m. with German beer and food, a Stein holding contest, and live music. Steeplechase on Saturday in New Jersey. The Far Hills Race Meeting, best known as The Hunt, is back for its 103rd running.
Oh, look at them battle! They're coming down to the finish, and Ted Hastings and Davey Nuts will do it. Javier Butler second, Booby Trap was third.
Ryan Christopher, Fox 5 News.
And we have one more thing for you and your furry friend to do this weekend. The 34th annual Tompkins Square Halloween Dog Parade is happening tomorrow afternoon from 1 to 3. Pups and even some pup parents can dress up and march in the parade, which runs along Avenue A from 13th to 7th Street. And there's also a chance for the dogs to participate in the annual costume contest, which is always fun to watch. All right, let's get a final check on the forecast before we head into the weekend. Liv joins us now. Hey, Liv.
Hey, Sharon. Beautiful day outside, right? Big improvement from what we've been seeing. 65 degrees in New York right now, and we're in the mid to upper 60s for most of the tri-state, although Newark has snuck into the 70-degree range with 70 degrees right now. We're about 5 to 15 degrees warmer than this time yesterday, and we're going to keep this trend going into the weekend. It's going to be beautiful. Not a cloud in the sky. That is also going to continue through through the weekend. And really the next 5 to 7 days, we don't see any chance of rain in the forecast. So that dry stretch is going to continue. Really good weekend to make some outdoor plans. Still a bit breezy out there, 15-mile-an-hour winds in New York right now. And we have some stronger wind gusts throughout the tri-state as well, between 20 to 25 for a lot of us. And then, like I said, that weekend's just going to be beautiful in the mid to upper 70s by Monday. Sharon?
All right, thanks, Liv. Well, that is your news block for now. I'm Sharon Crowley. Tune in to the 5 o'clock news on Fox 5. Thank you so much.